college football. I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hurricanes' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it, and the season will get underway. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. And here it comes for the first time as the start of this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition.
Did that guy just like fall over?
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask for a freshman.
That was a good run.
Nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game.
Cut up through the middle that time.
Get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground, knocked down at the 28-yard line. He's up to 49 yards rushing for him now, and that is a way to make your presence felt in the early part of the season.
The man.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. He's able to get the tackle for loss.
The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Looking for a gap. It's blocked. This time he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained.
And what you talk about on defense is
what you talk about, Willis?
Penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen, and you can tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting tackle.
X-Man? I don't know.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Oh, I got it. Nice.
He does not get there. Stopped at the 25-yard line, and let's see what they do now on 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Oh, he missed it. No good. And the score will
That was a whack kick.
So Miami's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effective. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fakes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And I love the discipline on defense right there. Big third down. So everyone keeping their eyes on the quarterback.
We'll let that guy
into the
rest.
ball, making a tackle. Great defense.
Punt is on its way. Pulls it in at the 25. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here come the Irish back on offense. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had him, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Trying to get the corner. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. What does the top 5 ranking mean for week 1? Optimism, hope, maybe, David, an excuse for the other team's fans to rush the field if they knock you off?
Well, it means, first of all, absolutely nothing, because preseason rankings don't show up anywhere at the end of the season, but it means this team is talented. It means they're thought of highly. They got to go earn it, Jesse, and it starts today, but the talent obviously is all over the field.
The number in the preseason rankings means absolutely nothing. You saw Florida State recently start in the top 10. They won 2 games by the end of the year. So you've got to go earn it. Yes, you're talented. Yes, a lot of eyeballs are going to be watching you, and people are really excited. You've got an opportunity to do things really that are special this season, but you've got to earn it on the field.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. He's up to 73 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another
All right,
first
we'll just
down.
keep chipping away here.
Gonna run it. It's Bob. Fighting off the defender. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll move the tight end. Trying to seal the edge on the right. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
You see this a lot from offensive coordinators. Where are you weak? Where are you vulnerable? Where can I get an edge? And you see him trying to get the ball in the perimeter early in the first quarter. Can I get outside the tackle boxes and have success?
And not only that, stretched them side to side, they can pay off with your inside runs.
No doubt. Get them running sideline to side. Also get them a little tired.
You know they'd love to convert this third down after missing a field goal on the last drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, I'm punching that bitch through.
Field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground.
Oh! Okay.
Defense plays aggressive.
Stupid play on my part.
Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
Oh, they're after him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And that's going to fall to the ground. Nice. Incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing in the incompletion.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt.
Oh, crap.
They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Canes in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake.
Oh, my God, dude.
Connection to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Canes. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Got a little space. Open field on the right. And it looked as if they might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it.
That's got to make you feel good offensively. The first game of the year, and early you're able to break off a long run. We know for them, they take pride in their ability running the football, and they're getting that established early this season.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Try to get it to the edge. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. Toss sweep to the right. Nice move to keep running. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
I'm loving this offense mixing the toss plays in their game plan. And what these tosses are going to do, it's going to set up a play-action opportunity where they can fake the toss and try to take a shot downfield.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to the toss. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speed to the football. Had a little bit of success, but nice job by this defense.
Looking to throw, it's Carr. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Let's try.
Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing down. You know, they've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Nice.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Irish. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Creates a little space. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again.
Nice pass.
I can go
Oh,
do
crap.
this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most.
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. And now on second down for this offense. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. 3:25. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down.
Nice.
And he gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Oh, my God, dude. Oh.
And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game, and he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get
stop handing it off. Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Trying to get the edge on the right. Runs through a tackle. And he gets stopped before he gets started. A loss on the play. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire with the ball carrier.
Terrible.
See those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitched down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those up.
Fires one high and deep.
Oh!
And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone. Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
So we will take that for sure.
That's the thing about this offense. You think you've got them backed up, and then you don't. 1st and 10 from inside the 50.
Let's hope
From
not,
the gun,
right?
running back on the move. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll try to get outside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there.
Man, I got
as soon as
nowhere
he
to
got
go
the
on
ball.
that one. That's for sure.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Finds the tight end. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Yeah, another good run. I feel like we could put that on loop, Jesse. Just another good run. Another good run. Another good run. Over 150 yards on the day. He's been the complete package, showing off all his skills today.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And there is nowhere to run. They were eager and ready for him this time around.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, and making the tackle. And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Let's go.
Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on making checks. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Takes a shot as he throws, and he never had a chance. Incomplete. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Look at it this way. The field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that
Okay, that
first
was a
down
bad
mark.
play.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They go to the ground. He runs through the tackle. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
I didn't expect that. For 3.
The Canes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. Here come the Irish back on offense. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort.
Turning it on! They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for a quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. To the air, it's Carr. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, bro.
And he tried to balloon that one in on the sideline, but it's incomplete.
And I'll tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet saying, hey, that's my bad.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation, just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive game for my offense.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another 1st down. Just keep slinging it. He caught it. Works
Nice.
his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Gain 19 on the play. 1st and goal, Notre Dame.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done, and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas A&M rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting days of Johnny Football and Mike Evans. Gig 'em Aggies indeed. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Canes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Play action. Using the quick game. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
To the air. It's back.
Oh!
It's complete to the left. Still on his feet. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the +42.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. It just seems to always be getting open. His quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there throwing in time.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Off the play fake. Grant behind the line. It's Daniels. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. He's looking downfield to throw.
Incomplete,
and a
baby.
missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Hurricanes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds.
Okay.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Running to Green. Breaks into the open. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
Notre Dame will come to the line after that huge gain and try to keep the momentum going. They'll move the tight end. Toss to the outside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. And boy, that has been rare in this one.
The defense is able to this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the second quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He makes a catch. Jumped on top of the pile.
See, I like this tight end because he's not just running flat routes or little stick routes and drags. This guy can get vertically down the field. He showed you his speed there running the crosser.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Now they'll run it on the toss. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Man down.
The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short.
Grab something here.
Dropping back, it's Carr. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
To the air on 1st down.
Oh!
Picked off.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. Man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
From the gun, the ground game. Shot down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Hard Rock Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half,
BRB. All right, we're back.
Aggressive, Palmer. Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger. And you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Dropping back, it's back. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one after their own 37. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that it's zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Pull and throw off the RPO. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Fletcher. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Fletcher. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that.
Oh,
sneak.
nice.
He's just not
He's going
doing
for
a really
it.
good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Get that?
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it back, looking for help. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They'll try the left side. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Across the 25, he's got room. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. You can have an explosive all-purpose back, but this Irish line performing the way the great Aaron Taylor did back in the day to give them
crack
time
toss.
for
I don't
these
even know what
big
that is.
And you could go down the list and name so many great offensive linemen at Notre Dame. Year after year, they put guys in the NFL, and they build a brand of physicality and make holes for guys like this, and that's why he's putting up so many big numbers. He's got a great group of big boys up front paving the way.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run the toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense goes to this play, but guys, they do it running into
wide.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to put it away for the first time tonight. A low line drive and short kick. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Catch in the middle, it's Bowman. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Oh, he got that?
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Right. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Second down. Caught by the receiver. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. The give to the back.
Oh, come on, dude.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Canes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hurricanes pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Oh, my God.
And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricanes. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put the defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of Lane Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
You can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. They knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden Tates, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Back to throw, it's Carr. Right down the middle.
Oh.
He just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6
Totally
on the
got
play.
killed on that play.
It seems so inviting trying to get the ball outside, but this defense is so fast, you just end up running sideways.
And when you know what happened,
I don't want that one.
something else to look at before you pitch the ball on the perimeter, a lot of times those guys can play even faster. They can see it right now. Those safeties fly up, those corners fly
Nice.
outside backers fly up and get in the play immediately.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
You know, athletic tight ends today are such a premium in college football. Not only can these guys block, but you see this tight end and his ability in the open field, the wiggle that he has to make people miss. Don't see that too often.
Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. The lead has been sliced to a field goal, and now they'll try to answer. Got his man in the middle. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy at that slot position.
To the ground with the back. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Not so fast. You think it's going to be automatic, second and short. They're just going to turn around and hand it off. But how about the penetration up front defensively, shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. Third and short, I still got fourth down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times really expects run, and it can take some big shots of man coverage down the field.
Back to pass, it's back.
Yeah.
Intercepted just what the defense's doctor ordered. Takes it the other way.
Oh, buddy. Woo.
Touchdown, Irish. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense.
Bam.
Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point
Yeah, we'll take
is
that.
good, and they have a 28-24 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Nice job by this defense, stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
Oh, buddy.
A big pause on it, but couldn't hang on. Instead,
I thought for sure that dude would
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up a lot of plays, a lot of points, a lot of yards. Needed to get a stop and try to get this ball back to their offense.
Hunt is on its way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Toss sweep right. Nice move to pick up yardage. Got enough for the first.
Uh-oh.
Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. Throws to the tight end.
Oh,
and the
no.
physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and
I'm sure you're
long.
going to have that.
Gets the back moving. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Makes a connection.
Nice.
Ball down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. And this dude is doing work. He's now over 150 yards receiving, Jesse.
He's like the new age tight end, isn't he, Reese? I mean, he's a guy that can get in the three-point stance. He can flex out. He can play the split end position. He can play receiver. There's nothing this tight end cannot do in the passing.
Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was
Couldn't make
bad.
the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end now in motion. Trying to get the corner. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
This defense obviously knows they've got to be able to stop the run if they're going to win this football game. And you wonder if they've been able to make some tweaks and adjustments to try and take this running back away.
Down in 10 and barely a thought of kicking it. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Oh!
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
All right,
Looks as
so
if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Dropping back, it's back. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Hurricanes will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with fresh possession.
all right, just hold on to the ball, man. Just hold on to the ball.
This drive will open from the 15. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Try to get it to the edge. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run down in the second half if they're going to win this game. You wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Picks up the first down. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The toss sweep to the right. Came through like a shot, knocked him down for a loss of 5.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these 2 guys so far as you check out their numbers. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here.
Oh, you
lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare throw from this dude.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
And the returner will be brought down. And here comes that Miami offense back Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Got his man.
And it was the defense that got this started, right? They were the ones who got the stop, forced the punt, gave it back to the offense, who now just picked up a nice completion. You win as a team, but give the defense credit for getting this thing going.
Looking for a man. It's back. Going for the big play.
Dude.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights
I don't know why he
out
did not
with
pick
the
that.
lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Out of the shotgun on third down. Pulls it in. It's Fletcher. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Canes with the 1st and 10.
29 Philly.
Looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Grab behind the line. It's Daniels. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
I didn't even see
Canes
him.
will call on their punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Irish back on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together.
Turning it on! Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll go to the toss. Slithers into space. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really
Try up the
challenge your
middle here.
offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Great job on first down. Great job on second down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big-time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to get outside. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. He'll keep it himself.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed
All right, we
in.
got a low
Got that
battery on the
something.
headset.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Beck.
Uh-oh.
They'll run the screen. Fights off the defender. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to get you. There's so many ways to use
Oh, what
Exactly.
flag?
Get it to him,
Holding?
Let him break tackles. Let him make plays. Easy decision.
Thank you.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play.
Ah, shit.
1st and 10. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this
Thank you.
play.
Hey.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Trying play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Snagged out of the air. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is
See if the
clicking.
headset holds up,
And
man.
the Canes will send out the punt unit.
4th down.
You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Sweet cut there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling into the 35.
For the offense.
This running back is so dynamic, and you've got to be able to take advantage of his speed by getting him to the outside. So that's why you dial up the toss play there. It's a nice way to change it up and get this guy in space to go make plays.
Send the tight end in motion. Toss to the outside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Caught over the middle.
Nice.
It's Washington. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
18.
How about
Yeah,
this
buddy.
offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the 1st down. A few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. The toss to the outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
What a job on front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Obviously backed up against it. Time running out. Got to get the football back. 2 good plays. Now 3rd down. I stay aggressive. Have to come after him. If they decide to throw the football, so be it. But stay aggressive. Get that football back for your offense.
Almost intercepted. A momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits.
Uh-oh.
Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Rides the back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
Working that left side now. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Hurricanes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The RPO, it's complete. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down.
I hate the coverage on that 3rd down, guys. There's just way too much cushion, making it too easy between the QB and receiver there. The next time they get in a 3rd down situation, similar down and distance, they've got to play press coverage and make this offense earn.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Give to Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I can't tell you how much I love seeing corners being willing to come up and tackle. That is so huge for a defense. You can't olay blocks and create space.
Nice.
The quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. It's just a sack party.
On 4th down, looking to pass. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here come the Irish back on offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They got nothing on the last play.
Yeah, we get nothing on that.
The give and tick, 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 tick,
right.
tick, tick, tick. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. To the air. It's Beck. Gets it out quickly.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Gonna swing it on second down. The sure hands. It's Brown. And they're able to get him on the ground. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun. Wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Marion. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. The play action fake. And that's
nice.
Incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Marion. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
You chicken shits.
So now it's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Looking downfield, it's back. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's looking to throw on third and short. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And if you're the defense right now, you've given up some yards on this drive, but you've got a possession lead. You just need one more stop after that last incompletion setting up fourth down. Do you blitz? Do you try to speed up the QB? Let's find out and watch.
They're throwing for it on fourth down.
No way.
First down and maybe a lot more. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Everybody lined up, quickly snapped and spiked to stop the clock.
No gain.
And the
oh well.
second and goal. Looking to fire. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And now I'm just saying one more stop. Come on, guys. We know they're passing the football. We know they got to get to the end zone for them to beat us. We are not going to let that happen. We're gonna...
Nice.
Down at the 11.
Yeah, buddy. Woo!
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games
What a
like
game.
that. Every time you go into the booth, I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Man, what a game. player stats. Okay, what do you got? 30. Wait, passing. 1 interception. He didn't even throw a touchdown. Holy crap. That rushing. Yeah, he had 3 touchdowns. Yeah. Receiving. Was all a tight end? For real? Oh, wait. Wow, okay. I think we had a touchdown with the, yeah. More did. Wow. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for actually for today. We're probably gonna stream some Warzone next, so I'll be back.
See ya.